My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. Kensington Palace has confirmed moving images taken by a member of the public and published by The Sun of Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. Kensington Palace has confirmed moving images taken by a member of the public and published by The Sun of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, on a shopping trip with Prince William in Windsor. The Princess has been out of public sight since Christmas after having abdominal surgery. Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. Kensington Palace has confirmed moving images taken by a member of the public and published by The Sun of Kensington Palace has confirmed moving images taken by a member of the public and published by The Sun of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, on a shopping trip with Prince William in Windsor. The Princess has been out of public sight since Christmas after having abdominal surgery.
Would you please state your full name for the record?
Morgan Cliff Tremaine.
And what do you do for a living?
I produce esports events and design video games.
And in 2016, what did you do for a living?
I worked as the field assignment manager at TMZ.
Ooh, the TMZ
What
guy.
is TMZ?
TMZ is an entertainment news website and television show.
And what were your responsibilities as a field assignment manager for TMZ?
I was the go-between the news desk in the office and the reporters in the field, which you might know as paparazzi.
Approximately how many paparazzis were you in charge of?
At the time, it was about 20 in LA, a handful, maybe 3 in New York, and then 1 in DC.
And what were your responsibilities specifically as to the paparazzi?
It would be to dispatch paparazzi to various locations based on tips or just direction dictated by having a list of sort of hot spots where celebrities would be.
And how were those tips received?
They were received either through tips that we received through our tip line or directly through news producers in the office.
And were tips frequently received directly from sources?
Very often the case, yeah.
And who were the type of sources that TMZ received tips from?
They would receive tips from, oftentimes it would be publicists, managers, agents, or B-list celebrities.
Lawyers?
And lawyers, definitely.
How were tips verified?
Tips are verified by an extensive process. If they come in through our tip line, we have to verify who sent it, that the source is truthful, and so they have to add their contact information, which is a field in that on that website for like name, phone number, things like that.
And how long did that process typically take?
If we receive a tip through the tip line, it could take a while because that would need to be, if it was a tip, we would need to verify it. If it was media, such as photos or videos, that would need to be extensively verified to ensure that the person sending it is the copyright holder and that we would have the legal ability to air it and distribute it.
And while working for TMZ, were you involved in any assignments related to Ms. Heard?
I was.
I have gone back and forth 3 different times. I've looked at this video so often, and my gut was it was her. But then I started looking at some of the comments and things that people are posting about why they don't think it's her. But then I started looking at some of the comments and things that people are posting about why they don't think it's her.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. Kensington Palace has confirmed moving images taken by a member of the public and published by The Sun of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, on a shopping trip with Prince William in Windsor. The Princess has been out of public sight since Christmas after having abdominal surgery.
And they have some points about her height compared to William, where her eye line is when she's looking at him normally, some things about her chin. There are a lot of different details that people have picked out, even in the way this woman walks. Now before I would say I was 95%. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's her. And it certainly looks like William. But even the William, some people are picking apart that maybe it's not him. There's endless mystery behind this thing, and the bigger question is, if it's not her, then again we're left with, where is Kate, and what is going on with her? So, and why would the palace be involved, if they are, in another sort of hoax to make us think that Kate is okay? Because there was the Mother's Day photo was such a blunder. Why would they do it again?
Oh, no, I don't
Which
know.
is what made me think at first it was her, because there's no way they do that again. They got caught the first time, they wouldn't do it again.
I feel like every woman in London and in England are lining up to be a Kate Middleton stunt double or something like that.
Model, everything. I mean, what do you think needs to happen at this point, Charles?
I'm gonna just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Model, everything. I mean, what do you think needs to happen at this point, Charles?
I had to record these 2 videos really quickly because at some point I think they might delete them. But why would the palace, or is it BBC? Where was it? BBC will confirm it. Then TMZ better be careful. This is ridiculous. Where is this one? Okay, they confirm it. But anyway, I had to record it quick before they remove it because they're contradicting themselves. Not only that, who knows? Is it TMZ owned by Rupert Murdoch? Maybe he's messing with them. He's messing around with them after they confirm it. Okay, this one was posted 18 hours. I don't know if it is the original person who posted. And TMZ 15 hours. Yeah, it could be. This one was first after it was aired. They confirmed it was, and then TMZ went back and said no, it was false. So they're playing with the palace. That's what it is. They're playing with the palace. Okay, 15 hours. Breaking news. and BBC 18 hours. Now it depends, okay? Let's not go by these numbers here because it depends when BBC aired that, this woman speaking, when it aired it, and when TMZ said this. Not when they posted, but I'm going based on the numbers on Twitter. But it should be more of when BBC said it and when TMZ went back to say it's not it's not true. But the other thing as well, no, they only confirm copyright owners, but not who actually is in the photo. Okay, I was thinking about the Johnny Depp thing, the person who used to work at TMZ and who went to the court and talk about how they confirm certain things. So that's different. So the person who recorded probably sent it, but at the same time, they can't really confirm is the person in there is right. So yeah, they're playing both sides. They're messing around with the palace, I think. They let BBC, in my humble opinion, confirm it was, and then they go back to say it's fake. So they're messing with William. They're messing with William.
So that I may talk. Squirrel!
No, it's all right. No. All right, Harry will have all the fun then.
Okay, so I've done so many videos this morning and I finished edit one video. There's so many compilation of other recording that I've done since then. I'm gonna put together and hopefully release them today. So this is the major of major news. Okay, this is from Byline. Breaking. The current editor of The Sun, Victoria Newton, has just been named in Prince Harry's High Court case for allegedly unlawful information gathering. There's a... Oh my God. My message is bombarded right now. I'm about to give the computer to my husband, starting to work. But the thing is that there's a video that I did. I don't know if it's public yet. This Victoria Newton was talking about the picture of Kate and wanting, you know, privacy for Kate and all of that. It's all good, whatever. But she was the one who, I believe, who okayed the Clarkson, you know, the Clarkson edit, whatever, the piece. I'll look at the screen. I'm trying to hurry and I want to share this with you and I will be putting on my community board. Okay, so let's read this. Breaking. In a bombshell hearing at the High Court, Prince Harry's lawyer has just referred to a document called the PI Annex, which is long list of private investigators, the vast majority allegedly unlawful, who were tasked by Rupert Murdoch's paper. Again, you probably will not see this video yet. Sometime this week, I did a video where I spoke about Harry better hurry up with the Leveson inquiry, because after he won his case, the phone hacking case, the judge had given him the okay, you know, he could file for lawsuit against the papers or whatever if he find information from the Leveson inquiry. Okay, now one stipulation regarding that, he cannot file a lawsuit based on leaks of the Leveson inquiry. He will have to get permission from the government to do that. And then the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, signed the paper and give him the okay. And I was saying, he better hurry up, because I'm hearing, I don't think I share these are politics in the UK. I'm hearing they're trying to change the Prime Minister. And one of the reasons that I came up with, and I was like, the light bulb came on, and I was like, it's probably because they're upset that Rishi Sunak gave him the okay to view the Leveson inquiry. So Harry is acting really quick before they change him and the government change its mind or whatever. So I'm glad they're doing that. So let's go over it. Okay, and then I'll come back. There's a lot of message that is being sent to me. So this is Byline. Is it? Oh shoot, it's just image. Where is? Okay, I thought I was gonna get okay, so there's no documents. If there is, I'll read it. The West Australian to ever exist. when I was editing one of the videos yesterday, I put a video about the Lincoln Project, who named Rupert Murdoch as one of Americans' enemy number one.
An immigrant came to our shores nearly 50 years ago and brought destruction with him. Destruction wrought by stoking fear of all outsiders, except for himself. His name is Rupert Murdoch.
Again, like I've said in other video, I'm compiling so many information here on top of my head. I've said so many times, Harry and Meghan's union was what was needed in the UK to get the British people out of their hypnotism. Harry's doing the work. Okay? But for the US, it was the, the 2020 election. Let's read some of the comments here. Will it be possible for the updates in a thread rather than quote tweet? It makes it difficult to follow along. I mean, people are doing the best that they can. I don't complain when I see those information. You know what's the best headline will be in the Murdoch papers? Wait. Okay. The mission continues. Wow. Okay. Mr. James O. Okay. He tags James O'Brien. In a world where the British establishment has to kiss his ring, Harry name checking him and his henchmen in a court of law speaks volume about his strength of character. All right, so there's that here. The brother, throw him under the bus. He shouldn't do that. That was one of his biggest mistakes. And this is why they're trying to distract us with where is Kate kind of thing. Okay, with his brother's permission, Murdoch got the press. Okay, Murdoch's firm pays secret phone hacking settlement to Prince William. And for some reason, it wasn't reading anyway. It's purely speculation from my part. I always feel like Murdoch probably gave him some extra to make sure his brother don't file any suit, but they can't get a hold of him. And this is why the chase in New York happened. All these miserable things were happening. But God is good. Please live tweet. Good luck. Good King Harry. The dragon. Pray for success and safety for Prince Harry, Meghan, and their children and loved one. Yep. Will you be live tweeting on this today? Super keen to hear the latest on all of this. Much success, Prince Harry. Yeah, that's what the UK needed. Finally, go good King Harry, making the black pay before he snuff it. Bring it on. All right, so there's all of that, and none of them can find Kate. Get him, Harry. Good work. There's that here. All right, so let's go back. Okay, I thought that was it's not the link to the article. It's just that. Okay, the mission continues. People are just tagging other people to see this is the news here. This is what this is all about. They're trying to hide what's going on in the courts. Yeah, go get them, Harry. Lord have mercy. Things are hiding up. All right, so let me go to the next tweet. This is pretty much live. I'm clicking on things that people are sending me. Okay, Major Rupert Murdoch name and Prince Harry's phone hacking case. Oh my God, slaying the dragon, going straight at the head. Breaking news. Breaking: Rupert Murdoch is named for the first time in the 20-year-long phone hacking litigation against his newspaper, The Sun, and the News of the World for allegedly knowing about criminality since at least 2009 and allegedly covering it up. And not only what happened in the US, where he pleaded that he confirmed that he knew about all the lies. So all of this could be used. I mean, it may not have very much heavy weight, but to give example. Okay, so that's that. Okay, people are tweeting, wondering why all this talk about Kate was getting so much covering. Now I know. It's a distraction for what's going on. I warn you people, you could still talk about it, but still know what really is happening. There's all of that. People, yes. Okay, so people are happy. Let me go to my next one. And a few I have to give the computer. All right. While one prince takes secret payouts, gives exclusive pics and stories to feed the beast, the other prince wants to put out and put an end to the corruption and illegal activities. Okay, so that's the thing I just read. Okay, he is literally the old villain uncle everyone hates. He is a witch. All right, so there's that. The secret payout, Prince gave them fake photos. Okay, lock him up with bread and water, evil man. All right, let's go to the next one. People are just sending me stuff. Okay, you know what's the best headline will be in the Murdoch papers? Waiting. Harry said the mission continues and we're here for it. Get that mother effer to pay for his crimes before. There's all of that. The West Australian to ever exist. Will it be possible for the updates and a thread? Okay, so I read some of these. Okay, so I think I read everything that people sent me. Okay, I don't want to show who's sending me all that. All right, let's see what's on homepage. There's a couple other tweets I'm going to put together, and then tomorrow morning I'll record some more because right now they're just coming up. Okay, this one I think I recorded and I talk about it. I'm going to put the clip together with it. Do you know what this is? Okay, so let's go to home. 35 posts. Okay, there's it. Am I the only one? No, that's old. Let me pause and look. Let me do this really quick. There's a video on top. I'll go over it, but this is more important. Okay, it was only a few days ago the editor of the Sun newspaper owned by Murdoch was lecturing us to lay off of Kate Middleton and saying she deserved privacy. Latest, well, Victoria Newton, Sun editor, is named in Prince Harry's lawsuit for alleged unlawful information gathering. So there's the same headline again. There she is here. I have her in another video I did a review on. I'll just let you listen, but there will be screenshot. I talk about it already.
The nonsense that's been written that the marriage must be in trouble because
Yeah.
she took her wedding rings off. I mean,
You don't believe it, you just
you've
simply
seen
don't
the
believe it.
size of that rock. I mean, I can't imagine she wears that ring most of the time at home, but I just thought that was really unfair and it felt a bit bullying, and that's why I thought we had to make a stand.
You think that Kate's had a hard time, she deserves a break?
I certainly do. A couple of days ago.
Okay, the thing is that they played that blueprint too many times and I'm glad Harry's doing what he's doing because now people have uncovered their BS. It's no longer work because I was warning people, not knowing this was coming. And I was like, you guys could still talk about Kate. I mean, obviously people could do whatever they want, but I was warning people, well, this is a pure distraction, but pay attention to what really matters. And this was it. And I just realized it. It's 8:16 now. All right, so let's continue.
I ran a front page saying lay off Kate because it felt to me a bit like it was becoming bullying. This is a woman who's had a really, really serious operation, probably far more serious than anybody actually understands. She always said she would be out of the public life until Easter. She isn't head of state. It's a bit different to, say, King Charles, who I think we had more right to know more about his illnesses and what went wrong. But I think with Kate, she didn't deserve that. And what happened was these crazy online speculation, both here and in the US, went out of control. And it seemed that the public were really, really desperate to know what was wrong with her. But I think she had a right to be at home and recuperate. So that front page sent quite a message. Because I'd noticed up until that point, the BBC were constantly leading with this. I think for 24 hours on their website, they were debating whether the trees had been altered in the picture for her Mother's Day one that she put out. So look, yes, she made a mistake in doing those alterations to the picture, but I spoke to Kensington Palace that morning and said, look, how is she? And they said she's really upset and sad that she's caused all this trouble. All that she was trying to do is to put out a lovely picture for Mother's Day of her kids that she thought the public would enjoy. And
I get the thing is that you put something fake, you manipulate it, and you want people to believe it. There's no excuse for that. Okay, this is a very long video. I covered in another video. I don't know when you're gonna see it, but I covered already. It's 8:16. I need to give the computer really quick. My husband is waiting. He has to start work. Alright, so this one is 1:43. This is different. Hey yo, one thing about the British media, they are going to come out with their version of story regardless of whether it's true or not, confirmed documents or even fake. There's the laugh here, dangerous. They don't report the news, they create the news. Meghan Markle. So let's go into that. Okay, so I don't have to cover it in the morning.
When you saw the pictures, what did you notice about them that made you think, oh, that's interesting? For instance, for me, it's the fact that she's out and about. That's very positive news. And she's carrying a bag. Now, people might say that's trivial. If you're recovering from surgery and you're strong enough, especially if it's abdominal surgery, which is the only medical detail we have, and you're strong enough to carry a bag of shopping, that's also a very positive sign.
Yeah, it is a good sign.
They create, as each time they try to cover one thing, they create more question, more problem for themselves. I think that's the TMZ video. But to give you a heads up, there's gonna be other videos that I recorded after my main recording, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm gonna add in this video to put it for you guys. Alright, so let's finish listening to this.
And look, I go back to the point that Kate asked for privacy. She said that she was going to be off until Easter. We're still not at Easter. So, you know, she's actually entitled all of this time to not tell us what operations she had.
I totally agree.
And to keep her recovery away from everybody. She only, let's face it, she only asked for 3 months off work. You know, people have back operations and have 3 months off work. That's all she asked for. And she got it for about a month. And then, you know, just the system that we have, you can blame us, you can blame social media, you can blame digital, online, but no one's allowed her to have that privacy. Obviously, she didn't help any of it with digitally manipulating a photograph on Mother's Day. That kind of sent everything into the stratosphere of conspiracy theories. But, you know, my view is she's on medical leave and should kind of be left alone.
Except she was out in public.
Except she was out in public, and therefore that I think was the difference. Last time she was in a car with her mother, potentially, you know, on a private bit of the estate.
The car with, what is it, 5 wheels, 3 on one side? Oh my God.
But this was her out in public where, you know, it would be quite easy, as someone clearly did, and they've probably got enough money now to go shopping at farm shops every weekend and buy organic apple juice until they can no longer drink it.
All right, let me finish. Okay, only Kate can have privacy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, or some sick F. Okay, they're just mumbling and not straightforward, hoping to confuse the same folks even more.
I find it hard to see who is the winner here. I mean, Prince Harry goading the press is only and forcing the press into humiliating.
All right, so that's it. Let me get this together for you guys. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.